we play Deception? Why is it not loading? Yeah, so let's see how the rest of Deception goes. I was a little off-put originally the other day. Have an outhouse-style bathroom built in your house. We can do that in the mud room, I guess. That's why they call it a mud room, right? An indoor outhouse. It's not an outhouse then, it's just a hole in your bathroom. Can you imagine having that and then having guests come over and telling them they have to use that? Alright, we're back in our apartment, I think. Or autosave or back in our apartment? Back in our apartment, right? Hang on. No, we did the Jeremy phone thing.
Joey?
You rang.
All right, let's get out of here.
After you, doll.
No, why are we leaving? Hold on.
So now I've got Jeremy's phone.
I'm not sure what that proves.
It proves he was at Lisa's. Maybe that's enough.
That was enough. Do we have to go back to Jeremy's? We did
That's
that
all
already.
for now.
Yeah.
Jeremy went to the afterlife. Yeah, there's no Jeremy here. That's cool. Alright, so we have the right save. Let's go home. Back in the old country, they used to have pigs down there. Some of them could jump. I heard.
I'm not tired.
Heard about the whole pig thing. Where are we going? City Post, Seagram, Lisa's. The Highline. Let's go to Lisa. Well, we have the phone, so...
I can't use an object with itself.
Yeah, I get that.
It's Jeremy's phone. I found it in the trash.
We can't, like, call Jeremy and ask him about it, because he's gone. We called Sam and told him about the phone.
Hi, it's me again.
Have you gotten anywhere with your playthrough of this, Dr. Goa?
I was just checking in. Any word on Jeremy's murder?
Nothing yet. We're working on it. You got anything for us?
No.
I don't have anything else for you.
We already told him about the phone.
I'm not going to throw away Jeremy's phone. Not
Oh, look, put Jeremy's phone away already. Haven't started the second one yet. Okay.
locked.
Goes pretty quick, right?
Yes.
Hi, it's me again.
Oh, hello. Do come in.
So we didn't get anywhere with her basically
Please,
last time.
sit.
She didn't tell us much.
Lisa, I found Jeremy's phone. It was outside, in the trash.
It's a public street.
So he was here.
He might have been outside. I cannot say.
I know you spoke to Jeremy, Lisa. Why are you lying to me?
Lying? What
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
you think that?
Took you 5 hours for the first one. I'm slow. That's alright. It took me a stream and a half. Maybe a little bit less than a stream and a half. Probably about 4.5 hours, 5 hours right there.
I just know.
You just know.
I can tell when people are lying, and I think you are.
I've been called a liar before. I can live with it. I think this interview is at an end. It's very clear that I will be unable to help you. Your mind is closed off. You aren't seeking help. You only want to destroy.
What? No, I only want to...
Your very presence is damaging the aura of peace I spent years trying to create. I insist that you leave, and I also insist you give up this line of inquiry.
Give up? That's not an option. Not for me.
Nevertheless,
We don't give up.
My friend came to see you, and then he was killed. You can either help me, or you can get in my way. But one way or another, I'm gonna find out what happened. I'll be in touch.
So this is the first game in the series we could actually
Whatever. Let's just get out of here.
lower the volume on the music. And it still sounds pretty loud for me, and it's hard to hear them talk. I'm gonna lower it a bit in a second when I get a
Not bad
chance.
for a night's work.
I guess. We still don't know how or why Jeremy was killed.
That's not really our problem, is it?
Maybe. It's just kind of personal this time.
Yeah,
Durkin's
I get
problem.
it. Look, you get some sleep. You might feel different tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right. It's been a long night. Joey,
Yeah?
the old man at the nursing home. Who is he?
He's never gonna
Get
tell
some
us.
sleep, Red.
Breaking news!
Was revealed to be Jeremy Sams, a reporter at the City Post newspaper. No suspect is in custody yet. The police issued a statement to say that their investigations are continuing and advised everyone to avoid the High Line after dark.
Alright. So, go to options. Audio volume. Set that down a little more. You can even speed up the game at this point. Some good quality of life additions. And then you have achievements. We're missing a whole bunch, but see how many achievements we get overall. Be cool. Keep track of that.
Joey?
Yeah?
All right, let's get out of here.
After you, doll.
I wanted her to chat with him. Gavin.
Do you think Gavin has killed anyone else besides Jeremy?
We already know he brainwashes old ladies. Who knows what else a guy like that is capable of?
The High Line is a park that just opened a few months ago. I've always meant to go over there.
New parks going up, old buildings going down. This city changes so fast it's hard to keep track.
Alright, and we've already talked about Jeremy.
That's all for now.
Yeah.
That's all for now. It's very formal. Okay, so Highline, Seagram, Lisa. We can no longer go to the nursing home. Go see Lisa.
Sorry, I'm not seeing clients tonight.
Hi, Lisa? Hello? Well, that was rude.
Okay, we can't go in there. What about Joey? Have a look around.
Full of pseudo-mystic junk. No idea who that is.
Interesting portrait.
Wouldn't want to read him even if I could. Wouldn't want to read him even if I could. Huh, classy.
Crystals.
Huh, classy.
Skull. Incense?
More mystic crap. Just for the atmosphere, I guess. It does nothing for me.
Crystal ball does nothing for you? Go through this door. She's probably sleeping on the other side. Oh.
Nothing on there but junk. She's staring at that photograph.
It's the photograph of.
Is that Danny? Is that you?
Danny.
How the hell did Lisa get this?
Good job, Windows. Thank you for downloading updates in the background while I'm streaming. If you hear any stuttering, that's what it is.
How the hell did Lisa get this?
So, Danny, I'm gonna assume, might be the person who was in the nursing home that remembered Joey. Don't know for sure.
How the hell did Lisa get this?
That's it? That's the only comment you have for this?
None of them mean anything to me. Cuckoo is certainly the word for the broad who lives here.
Indeed.
Looks like a phone to me. Just a drawer.
Upstairs.
Ah, too far away from Red. This is as far as I can go.
Okay, we can't go
Ah,
upstairs.
too far away from Red. This is as far as I can go.
Yeah, but can you comment about that painting, please? Ship of some sorts. Nope.
Ah.
Let's mess with her by blowing air on her. Spook her out.
I'm not gonna waste my breath on her.
Okay, Joey.
Not sure what I'll gain by blowing that all over the room.
An urn.
Looks like an urn for somebody's ashes.
I didn't see the urn before. What about the creepy bird?
What sort of person puts that kind of thing on a shelf?
Alright. Well, whoever Danny is in the photo, Joey recognizes him. Like I said, I think it's the old man in the nursing home. Let's report back to Rosa.
She knows him. That phony knows him.
Knows who?
Danny Marconi, that's who.
Who is Danny Marconi?
Remember that old guy in the nursing home? She's mooning over a picture of him. I don't like where this is going, not one bit.
The old man in the nursing home.
Just a mailbox. Let's have a little talk.
Yes.
Okay, let's tell her about Danny. How about that?
What an eyesore this place is.
I know. And we passed
Preacher,
through
what's
many
up?
storefronts just walking here.
Joints are shutting down all over the city, but this place stays open. I guess people just like being suckered.
So I played all of Tiny Tina's Wonderland, I think. Did I have the whole thing? Or maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking... Maybe I didn't get the DLC, or maybe I did. I don't remember. But it was really good. I like Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Was it as good as the DLC that had come out? Attack on Dungeon Keep? I thought it wasn't as good, but it was a really good game. Yeah, I can't remember if I played the DLC. My chances are I did not, unless I got the deluxe version, which I don't think I did. So I don't know what the DLC adds, because I think the base story was pretty complete.
I think that Lisa Tenzin was throwing us a line. She's had some time to stew. Let's shake her and see what falls out.
Shake her and see what falls out.
What an eyesore.
I know. And
Joints are shutting. I guess people.
Alright, we get it.
All right, let's get back to it.
sure.
What about her mailbox? Can we, like, take her mail? Isn't that illegal?
Oh, I can't get it open. It's the door buzzer.
Try buzzing her.
Sorry, I'm not seeing clients tonight.
I have a feeling I didn't play it then. I don't see what it would add to the game because the game itself is pretty complete, I thought. It might have also been that when I had it, there was no DLC out yet. 'Cause I got it pretty soon after it came out.
Do you know a Danny Marconi?
What about him?
Let me in and I'll tell you.
No, I don't think so. Goodbye.
No, you're not letting... I'm not letting you off the hook. You tell us about Danny
I'm
Marconi.
not seeing clients tonight.
Wait,
Wait! Hello? Damn it.
she keeps hanging up on us.
Sorry, I'm not seeing clients tonight.
Each DLC is a new dungeon with new bosses and guns, but people keep saying it's recycled stuff and super short. Yeah, I didn't think we'd be missing anything if they did have DLC for that. The story's pretty much complete, so... Extra dungeons? If it's recycled stuff, then it's not worth it.
Why not?
To me, at least.
Please come back tomorrow.
Hello?
It's personal, please come back tomorrow.
Sorry, I'm not seeing clients tonight.
Jeremy.
Look, you've had some time to think about it. Maybe we can talk about Jeremy now. Guess that's a no.
Yeah, it keeps hanging up on us.
Sorry, I'm not seeing clients tonight.
Don't go anywhere, Lisa. I need to talk to you. Hello? Damn it.
Sorry, I'm not seeing clients tonight.
We're just gonna keep asking about Danny Marconi.
About Danny Marconi.
What about him?
Let me in and I'll tell you.
No, I don't think so. Goodbye.
Alright, we're not talking to her about Danny.
I have a question, Joey.
What is it this time?
Legit psychic or not, that neon sign is so tacky.
Says the girl with the lava lamp in her bedroom.
What's wrong with lava lamps?
If you have to ask the question, you already know the answer.
Alright, so we know about Danny Marconi.
So what do you think?
I think that Lisa Tenzin was throwing us a line. She's had some time to stew. Let's shake her and see what falls out.
Well, we can't shake her right now.
That's all for now.
Yeah.
Let's see some other people. Danny Marconi. Oh, we could go back to the nursing home. It's thought. And where are we not going to? Well, Danny Marconi's at the nursing home, so we should go there. And they said don't go to the High Line after dark. Let's try that. Anybody here?
That's just morbid.
Okay, there's nobody here. Still have the press pass. We have the notebook.
I can't use an object with itself.
This is where he talks about Lisa, I think. Business cards. Danny Marconi. Let's look him up. No results found. New, anonymous. We got an email. Ms. Blackwell, I knew contacting a spiritualist was a stupid idea, but I didn't expect this to happen. No sooner do I contact you that my yacht is in pieces on the Jersey Shore. I'm glad I had the foresight not to give you my name. Don't try and find me. I certainly won't be looking for you. Okay. So this is the guy whose ship we kept drifting off, and we exercised the ghost on it. Shanti. Hello from Jaipur. This trip has been wonderful, but I'm really looking forward to heading home. I am not the world traveler I used to be, it seems, and I'm sure poor Modi is raising hell at the kennel. Either way, I wanted to check in. We'll have dinner when I get back, Nishanti. We haven't seen her the last episode. Sam?
Hi, it's me again. I don't have anything else for you.
Yeah, we got nothing. Good old folks home. That's a nurse about Danny, maybe?
Hi again.
Hello.
Do you have a patient here named Danny Marconi?
Yes, we do. Are you a relative?
No, I'm just hoping to ask him some questions.
Oh, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but he passed away earlier this afternoon.
Oh no.
I see.
It was peaceful. He just went quietly in his sleep.
Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, good for him. What do we come here for anyway? Come on, let's blow.
Sorry to bother you. So,
Joey?
do you want to talk about it?
It's ancient history. There's nothing to say. Let's just get a move on.
Come on, Joey, there's something to be said. Let's go see Lisa. Maybe that's why she was looking at the photo, because he passed away. Joey's really starting to get on my nerves by not telling me about Danny.
Sorry, I'm not seeing clients tonight.
About Danny Marconi.
What about him?
Let me in and I'll tell you.
No, I don't think so. Goodbye.
He's dead, and I think that's why she was looking at the photo.
I got something to say.
Yes?
What an
I
No,
know.
stop talking about the place.
I think that Lisa Tenzin was throwing us a line. She's had some time to stew. Let's shake her and see what falls out. So how well did you know that Jeremy kid anyway?
Not that well, really. I saw him sometimes when I dropped my articles off at the paper, but we barely spoke. I wonder why he reached out to me.
You're the only one he can reach out to. Maybe somehow he knows that.
Maybe.
Alright. Well, we
All right,
can't get
let's
through to
back it.
Lisa.
Sure.
It does the job of selling the joint, but does it have to be so loud and garish?
Not sure what we have to do here now. There's only 3 places to go. I can't look up Danny Marconi.
Even if I could use that, I wouldn't know how.
And we no longer use a computer because we have a cell phone. Jadlers, how are you? Yeah, somehow Rosa is the only phone that Jeremy's allowed. We'll post it to chat. Hold on. Sorry, got a automod message. Automod's doing his job now against these best viewers people. Yeah, somehow Rosa is the only phone Jeremy's ghost phone is able to call. Really? We don't have his phone anymore. But that's right, that's how he was able to call us. And that's how we got to know that he was dead. It's interesting.
It's just trash.
It's like with each episode, she's connecting a little more with the dead people.
My end table, full of random junk. Joey used to screw with my reception, so I finally got cable TV installed. $70 a month and nothing's ever on.
Cable TV's a waste.
No point. He can't touch it.
What's the
It's a
point?
laminated press pass that I took from the City Post newsroom. It seems to be expired, so I doubt anyone will miss it. At least
Okay, what's next? We can go to the High Line, we can go to Lisa. Let's go to the High Line because going to Lisa really did nothing. And finding out about Danny's death didn't really do anything either.
that's just morbid.
Joey?
I guess there's nothing stopping me from doing that, except for my nearly complete lack of physical existence.
I think Autobot is working pretty well on that front nowadays, because I don't remember seeing those bots pretty much anywhere anymore. They get into one channel, and then that channel raids another channel, and that's how they spread, I think.
It looks like a murder scene, and I'm afraid I know whose.
Yeah, Automod's been good. I got them to stop displaying. Was able to get them to stop displaying their messages, at least.
Wouldn't it be a kick to fly through the skyline? Being tied down to a host is such a drag sometimes.
It's pretty quiet out there tonight. Good. I don't want someone looking up here and seeing me talk to myself.
Look at the notebook one more time. PH gave me an Addy for follow-up. Good enough. Follow-up tried to scam me. It's a psychic. Left my phone there, stupid. We got the phone. Now PA is out of the picture, so
That's
is
just
Danny.
morbid. It's pretty quiet out there tonight. Good. I don't want someone looking up here and seeing me talk to myself.
Okay, maybe this is a time that something gets triggered, like a scene or something. We put our business card in the mailbox.
I don't think so.
No?
That doesn't make any sense. It's a laminated press. It seems to be.
Can Joey talk to her? I doubt
Boy,
it.
if I could touch it.
Alright, you're not gonna talk to her. Gotta run, sir. Have a good stream. I will catch you later.
Not seeing clients tonight.
Happy Taco Tuesday.
It's me again. Hello?
She hung up. For your dinner.
Sorry, I'm not seeing clients tonight.
About Danny Marconi.
What about him?
He died today. That's what we didn't tell her.
I know he died this afternoon. And I wanted to talk to you about him.
Yesterday, you threatened me. Today, you want to talk about my grandfather.
Wait,
Grandfather.
He was your grandfather?
Yes,
grandfather. I can't believe it.
Well,
Mutual friend?
We have a mutual friend.
really? And who might that be?
It's complicated.
I ask you again. How do you know my grandfather?
Joey?
A little help here.
Just tell her this.
He has a shop on Grant Street. He used to be a tailor. He had slick back hair and a pencil mustache. This one?
He had slick back hair and a pencil-thin mustache.
So did a lot of people back then.
Fine. Tell her everyone called him Danny Boy and he hated it.
What?
Just say it.
Everyone called him Danny Boy, and he hated it.
Excuse me?
He drank whiskey straight with no ice. He put salt on everything. Played the clarinet like he was born with it in his hand. He would have sold his soul to play at the supper club. And he was madly, madly in love with a singer named Linda.
Madly in love with a singer named Linda.
Get in.
Get in. That's our ticket in.
Linda was my grandmother. She died before I was born.
Thank heaven for small favors. Seeing you would have broken her heart.
You're for real, aren't you? You're one of them?
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 No, I'm not falling for that. I've been nothing but loyal over the years. You have no reason to test me like this.
Look at her, shaking like a leaf.
Just because there was that bit of trouble with the reporter,
You mean his murder?
I am not responsible for that. Why now? If what I suspect is true, you people have looked the other way for years. Why the change of heart?
The reporter is dead. Is that the reporter from the City Post? Gavin has killed someone.
Gavin has killed someone.
I can't confirm that one way or the other, and neither can you.
Look, I'm just a friend of Jeremy's. I want to know what happened, that's all. Whoever Gavin is, he needs to be stopped.
I want to believe you.
Then what's the problem?
Look, what if I tell you my suspicions and I'm wrong? You think I can just walk away?
So what do you suggest?
I'll give you the names of the last 2 clients I referred to Gavin. That's harmless enough. You look into them. You find anything, maybe we can talk.
Yes.
Fine, give them to me.
Here.
Thanks. I will get to the bottom of this.
I hope so. But until you do, leave me out of it. Now get out. I've done all I can.
See, this is getting off to a better start than the last stream.
Is this what you lived for, Danny? Was it worth it? You were a good man, Danny. You deserved a better legacy than this. Well, maybe we both did.
So it looks like we've got to track down these 2 names.
Huh? Oh, sure. Who are they?
We've got a Tiffany Walters. She lives on Thompson Street, just south of Washington Square.
And the other?
Jamie Graham. She's a student up at Columbia.
Didn't you go to school there?
Yeah, it's been a while.
All right, let's go to Columbia.
Sneaking through the Columbia campus at night isn't how I envisioned coming back here. Keypad locks. Those are new.
I didn't even think colleges would have keypad locks. That's smart, though.
Hello? Looks like the coast is clear. I know what this is. It's a cassette player. I think it replaced the 8-track not too long ago.
Pause it.
Looks like a bunch of junk to me.
Strange case.
I have no idea what this thing is.
Poster?
Looks like a poster for a band called Epileptic Fish?
Fish.
Seriously, Epileptic Fish. Looks like a schedule of some kind. Every item is marked by a letter and number code. I can't make heads or tails of it. Looks like a bunch of junk to me.
Nice.
Well, we've learned one thing by coming here. Jamie's a slob. Looks like textbooks.
Textbooks, the
Just a
desk.
set of drawers.
There's a note.
It says, "Remember Waterloo."
Waterloo.
Just a door.
Remember
Get over
Waterloo.
here. I got something to say.
Yeah.
So, you went to school here, huh?
Yeah, scholarship, baby. For all the good it's done me, no school could have prepared me for what I'm doing now.
You figure out that code yet? I'm sure there's a clue around here somewhere.
Code to what? The door?
Jamie's dorm is empty, but looks pretty lived in. Whatever happened to her, it was recent. Jamie's dorm is whatever.
Alright, hopefully she's not dead. So we need the code to the door. And he says there's a clue. Remember Waterloo. Song, wasn't that a song by
All right, let's
ABBA?
get back to it.
Sure.
Remember Waterloo.
There's a keypad on this door.
Okay. So the clue to opening this door has to be inside, which means Joey needs to go in there and look. Strange case. It's on the schedule.
Looks like a schedule of some kind. Every item is marked by a letter and number code. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Radio?
I know what this is. I think it replaced.
Yeah.
Looks like a bunch of junk to me. Well, we've learned one thing by coming here. Jamie's a slob.
Would it be funny if Jamie had a gun? Gotta be an answer here. Remember Waterloo.
It says, remember Waterloo.
That is so vague.
Not sure what blowing on that will achieve.
Well, something's got to be achieved by blowing on it. And blow on the schedule.
Not sure what blowing on that will achieve.
Okay. No blowing for now. Press pass. Can we use that on the door?
I'm not sure what that will accomplish.
Business card?
That's just silly.
What if we put the business card underneath the door, and then when she comes back, she knows to call us?
I don't see how that's useful.
No. Alright, well, we can't do that for now, so let's go to Tiffany.
Charming.
I can't just start pressing buttons at random. Tiffany's name is written on her buzzer. She's in apartment 2, right on the ground floor.
Apartment 2.
It's a bunch of mailboxes. Tiffany's mailbox is on the bottom row. Locked.
Of course it's locked.
Flyers for guitar lessons, computer repair, and furniture. Although this one looks interesting.
Attention fellow residents, it has come to my attention that many of you here have set up insecure Wi-Fi networks for your apartment. That's fine, assuming you want every NYU student on the block to leech off of you and slow your system to a crawl. If you are like the rest of us, you might want to learn how to add a password to your system. Here's one piece of advice for free. Your dog's name is not a secure password, concerned resident. Interesting.
Flyers for guitar although
Never pick my dog's name as a password.
locked.
That's locked.
It's the way inside.
Okay, we're sending Joey in. It's locked. He can go through the door.
Stay close to the door, Red. I'm heading in.
After you, Joey.
Hello?
Oh, there's a ghost in here.
Hi there.
What? Who are you? How'd you get in?
Is that Tiffany?
Oh, I just moved into the building. I live down the hall. Just thought I'd come meet the neighbors.
Really? Oh, how nice. It makes my day when people care.
Huh?
I can see right through you, mister.
You're not the only one.
Oh, shut up! You think you're so clever? You think you're so charming?
Can't blame a guy for trying.
Well, take it somewhere else. I've had enough.
Enough of what?
I'm turning my back now. I want to be left alone.
Let's have a look around. Papers.
Looks like a pretty threatening letter from someone called STP.
Stone Temple Pilots. They wrote a threatening letter to Miss Walters. Miss Walters, as per our agreement, your final balance owed has been directly deposited into an account we have on file. We would also like to remind you not to harass our client further. This includes phone calls, emails, text messages, and personal visits. We have received numerous complaints. If these actions continue, we will be forced to take appropriate police action. We hope it does not come to this. We appreciate your compliance in this matter. So did the police end up shooting her and raiding her apartment? Is that what happened? I'm only imagining what could be the case here.
Hello?
What?
Let's talk about her name.
So, you're Tiffany Walters, aren't you?
Yeah, that's me. Whatever.
Well, we've confirmed that at least.
Let's ask about the notes. Who's STP?
Could you tell me what STP stands for?
Stop with the personal questions. It's my life. I made my choices. I'll deal with them. Just leave me alone.
No, we don't want to leave you alone. What about Jamie Graham?
So, does the name Jamie Graham ring a bell?
No, just leave me alone.
What else have we got? Gavin.
Do you know anyone named Gavin?
Gavin?
Yeah.
He knows him.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, forget it.
Come on, you know Gavin.
Have you ever been up to the High Line?
What? No.
Jeremy
Are you
Sams?
familiar with Jeremy Sams, a reporter for the City Post?
What? No.
Could you tell me what STP stands for?
Stop with the personal questions. It's my life. I made my choices. I'll deal with them. Just leave me alone.
Alright.
So, tell me about yourself, Tiffany.
Nice try, but I don't think so.
He is not talking to us. Let's go through the door. Well, her anger.
So what's your beef anyway? I never had a broad so angry with me. Not before dinner anyway.
Just leave me alone.
Her death?
So, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but you're dead.
What?
You're a ghost. You're haunting your own apartment.
I'm what? That's rich. Really rich. I thought I'd heard them all, but that one. Just leave me alone.
Anything else in the notes? No. Alright, let's leave her.
Well, see you around.
Yeah, see you.
Go through the other door if
No
we can.
good. This is as far as I can move.
Alright, we can't go in there yet. STP. We need to know about STP.
So how did it go?
She's a spook, all right. Pretty recent one, too.
Just like Jeremy.
Yeah. Hey, Red, you got a second?
What?
What's with all the kids out there tonight? The circus in town?
They're just NYU students. I think there's a dorm on this block.
That explains all the bars.
NYU dorms are everywhere in New York City. They're taking over. Or they have pretty much taken over.
We need to find out more about Tiffany. Her friends, family. She's got to have somebody. Whoever STP was, they didn't part with Tiffany on good terms.
I guess tracking them down is the next step.
Seems like. Something isn't right about that Walters spook.
What do you mean?
She sounds like she's given up on life, but for some reason she's sticking around. Something's got its claws into her. You sure about tracking this guy Gavin down?
Yes, Joey, I'm sure. We're the only ones who know he even exists.
Jamie's
Jamie?
dorm is empty, but looks pretty lived in. Whatever happened to her, it was recent. So how well did you know that Jeremy?
Not that.
Yeah,
I
we
wonder
already
if
said that.
maybe.
I thought maybe he was going to talk about Tiffany not knowing Jeremy.
We need to find out more about
Alright, we need to find out more about her.
All right, let's get back to it.
Sure.
So, STP. I have no idea what that
Come
stands
here for a minute.
Yes.
All right, let's get back to it.
Sure.
I mean, look them up. I doubt they're gonna come up.
There must be hundreds of possible results for STP. This isn't going to help me at all.
Alright, so we do have to search for them. Money. No results. STP. Tiffany. Can we look up Tiffany Walters? Ah, obituary. Tiffany Ann Walters, 32, died of a cerebral hemorrhage on November 11, 2010 at her Manhattan home. That's gruesome. Very gruesome. She's survived by her parents, who will be making funeral arrangements in the town of Madison, Wisconsin. Okay, who's the other one? We also got a new email. We'll take a look at that in a second. But the other person was what? Jamie Graham. Let's look her up. No results found. We get that right? We did. My name is Scott Haynes. My wife Madison told me you were badgering her and my mother with questions yesterday. Oh god. Our family has been through a tremendous ordeal and don't need you stirring things up. I don't want to get the police involved, but I will. Scott Haynes. Okay, let's look up Scott Haynes. For fun. The results. Okay, Sam? He's got to know about this murder.
Hi, it's me again.
No. Good one, no. Try looking up Dave Gilbert as well. I did in the previous game.
I don't have anything else for you.
He still only wants to talk about Jeremy, but let's look up Dave Gilbert. David Gilbert, president of Jet Setting Millionaires Playboys Club of New York. Be cool if at one point we do run into him in the game. Alright, we need to find out who STP is. Maybe get into her mailbox.
It looks the same as all the others.
Well, in the next game, there's a painting of Abe Goldfarb on the wall. Giggity. Yes, giggity. Joey's voice actor. Giggity, Mr. Wise. How are you? Welcome. We actually started off on a good note. I didn't care much for the first mystery in this game, but now we're kind of getting somewhere. So we have 2 new people to investigate, and the first one's Tiffany, who's a ghost. But you know all that, because you played all this. Getting into her mailbox. Yeah, that does sound that pretty dirty, right? Yeah, Abe Goldfarb is Joey's voice actor. Wasn't he also the artist on this game? Always deliver the big packages to the back. Always, always. It's like a bar. Liquor is always in the front and poker is always in the back. Alright. Still can't get in here. We don't have a number here. A laptop. What can we do with the laptop? Nothing yet. Here we go inside again. Waterloo. I don't know what the reference to Waterloo is. Oh, you know what? What if we look up Waterloo on the phone? think Agopar was like a solid 60% of all characters in Watch It Eye games. I know his name very well from Watch It Eye games. Yeah, he's definitely in all the credits we've seen so far for all these games. Was the Fellows guy and Unavowed as well? Yes, I remember that too. Most of these voice actors are people that he knew in real life, I think. So. Alright, Waterloo. Let's look up Waterloo. Remember Waterloo. Waterloo. The Battle of Waterloo. The Battle of Waterloo was fought in the June 1815. Okay, there you go. That is your code. Near Waterloo in present-day Belgium, then part of the United Kingdom of the Netherlands. Use that code.
There's a keypad on this door.
Got this. 1815. And we're in. And she closes the door for some reason. Laptop, baby. Turn that on. Enter the password. Waterloo? Can't be Waterloo.
I don't need Jamie's class schedule.
Remember what they said in that notice that was on the wall? It said don't name your password. Don't make your passwords named after your dog. Or after your dog's name. But she's all the way uptown. Tiffany's all the way downtown, so I don't think there can possibly be a connection there.
Looks like a poster for a band called Epileptic Fish.
That's got to be the password.
Guys. I'm not sure they play together anymore.
Waterloo. It's a great ABBA song, right? Lassie 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Am I spelling this right? Epileptic Fish. How am I spelling this?
Looks like a poster for a band called Epileptic Fish. I've heard of those.
Epileptic Fish. Password's still incorrect.
Looks like a poster for a band called Epileptic. I've heard of this.
Old
is
radio?
Really old. It's got a cassette player and everything. Does anyone listen to cassette tapes anymore? It must be something she had as a child.
Hunter 2. It's a cool name for a dog, Hunter.
Just some textbooks cover. They seem to be the only books in the room. You would think a college kid would have more than this.
Lady, you can't afford textbooks in college. They're so expensive, so you share them with other people. You each spend $10 on them, and then you pass them around.
We don't need any of that stuff.
That's what we did senior year.
Random knickknacks and boxes of cosmetics. Nothing important.
Especially when the teacher tells you to buy the book and then read it on your own, and none of the lessons are about what's in the book.
I'm a medium, not a maid. I don't need Jamie's class schedule.
Why not? A note.
It says, remember Waterloo. I'm not here to steal Jamie's things. Besides, looks like a poster for a band called Epileptic Fish. I've heard of those guys. I'm not sure they play together anymore.
Alright, I'm gonna look this up one more time, and then I'm gonna search for it on the internet. Epileptic Fish. Spelled it wrong, right?
Looks like a poster. I've
The
heard
P.
of it.
Okay, let's search for them. Got it. City Underground Epileptic Fish reunion rumored squashed. Lead singer Alistair Howe confirmed today that the former indie electronic group was not contrary to online sources. getting back together. They still play our stuff in the underground clubs, and that's great, but we've gone our separate ways, Hal said. Alistair Howe. Unless that's a password. Incorrect. Jeez, what can this be? Gotta be in the desk drawer, right?
There's nothing useful in there. There's a set of drawers. I'm a medium, not a maid.
Closet?
We don't need any of that stuff. We don't need any of that stuff.
Bring Joey in here.
Get over here. I got something to say.
Uh-huh. What's up?
You went to this school, right? Give the room the once-over. Maybe you'll recognize something that I don't. So, you went to school here, huh?
Yeah, no school.
Yeah, we already know that.
Jamie's dorm is empty, but looks pretty lived in. Whatever happened to her, it was recent.
My favorite is when they want you to buy the book because they wrote it. Luckily, I've never had the pleasure of doing that, but I've had professors that were like, oh, you buy this book, you got to read it throughout the semester, and then, like, nobody in class reads it. And then, you know, the final is based off the book completely. Because you never bring the book to class, you never discuss the book, but all along, they're secretly expecting you to read the entire book.
All right, let's get back to it.
Sure.
I have no idea what to do with that thing.
Yeah, because it's a computer, and you've never seen a computer before, not in your lifetime.
It's a small laptop.
I get that. I need the password.
No point. It doesn't even have a tape inside.
No
it
tape
must have
inside.
sentimental value of some kind.
Or we need a tape.
I'm not here to steal shoes. Ouch. Those heels look like they'd hurt. A set of drawers.
There's nothing in them.
There's nothing useful in there. Looks like a poster for a band called Epileptic Fish? I've heard of those guys. I'm not sure they play together anymore.
Not fish, right?
Got a sec?
Yeah?
So, any ideas?
You went to this school, right? Give the room the once-over. Maybe you'll recognize something that I don't.
That's all
Not
for
recognizing anything. Nothing on the schedule. Is there something on the other side of this note?
I don't need to take it.
Maybe there's another clue in the Waterloo description. Battle of Waterloo, present-day Belgium, United Kingdoms of Netherlands. Waterloo is not the answer. Belgium? 1815. United Kingdom. Netherlands? Holy cow. Alright, we just do not have this password. We look up Jamie? I don't think we looked up
Uncanny is an
Jamie.
object with itself.
We need to get rid of this press pass. It's useless. Jamie Graham. I thought we searched for Jamie Graham and we couldn't find anything. Columbia University Marketplace Forum. Hey, I've got a whole box of books here that I want to unload. I don't want them anymore. Any takers? Jamie Graham, John J. Dormitory. Completely understanding this.
I'm not here to steal Jamie's things. Besides, I've got no... Looks like a poster for a band called Epileptic Fish? I've heard of those guys. I'm not sure they play together anymore.
I'm going to keep entering Epileptic Fish. Probably like fish spelled backwards or something. All right, you know what? Let's move on for now.
These books are pretty generic. They wouldn't tell me anything.
Would they?
Just some textbooks covering a variety of subjects. They seem to be the only books in the room. You would think a college kid would have more than this.
Yeah, I've got nothing here. Let's exit. Let's go to Lisa. Probably should go back to Tiffany.
Yes.
Hi, Lisa?
Oh, it's you. Have you learned anything?
Tiffany is dead.
I learned something about Tiffany Walters.
And?
She's dead. Lisa?
Did Gavin kill her? Don't come back until you know for sure.
Nothing yet.
Nothing concrete yet.
Then why are you here?
I'll be back.
Fine.
So we don't know if Gavin killed her.
Yes.
Hi, Lisa?
Oh, it's you. Have you learned anything?
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Fine.
Tiffany?
Locked.
Still locked, so we need Joey to talk to her still.
Stay close to the door, Red. I'm heading in.
After you, Joey.
Who's in the photo? We never looked at the photo.
There's a message written on this photo. Rachel and Tiff. We rocked? I don't get it.
Who's
I can
Rachel?
only assume her name is Rachel. It looks like Tiffany. I guess she worked in an office before she died?
Let's ask about Rachel.
Late 20s, looks a bit beaten by life. Hello again.
What?
That's a cute picture there of you. Who's your friend?
Stop with the personal questions.
Oh,
My life. I made my choices. I'll deal with them.
killing me here.
Leave me alone.
Alright.
Well, see you around.
Yeah, see you.
Are there any more clues in the papers? Your final payment STP. Nope.
Typical spook. Evasive, cryptic, won't give me a damn straight answer.
So, par for the course then.
Don't worry, we'll get her. We always do.
What
I
about
got
Rachel?
something to say.
What?
Whoever Rachel is, she probably knew Tiffany well.
I guess we should track her down.
So we need to track down Rachel?
Whoever STP was, they didn't part with Tiffany on good terms.
I
So
guess tracking him down is the
STP
next
and
step.
Rachel is what we need to know. Hey, Sad Boy G, what's up? How have you been? Welcome tonight. Hope all has been well. Got some ghosts murders to solve here. That's what we're doing tonight. It's been a really good series. I didn't like the first mystery in this game, but I'm digging the second one. Rachel. Who's Rachel?
All right, let's get back to it.
Sure.
I don't have anybody named Rachel, right? Stream's going well. It's going better in the first stream of this game. So we're on the 4th game in the series. There's one more after this, but it's going smoothly. No more mail. I know we're going to look up Rachel, but it's going to be like, hey, you don't know anything about Rachel. What about Rachel STP? No.
Rachel and Tiffany were in the same photograph together, so obviously they know each other.
STP and Tiffany?
Tiffany had a letter from someone named STP.
Jamie Gran and Rachel?
No, I don't see any connection at all.
Tiffany Waters and Gavin.
Lisa said that she referred Tiffany to Gavin.
Jamie and Gavin.
Lisa said that she referred Jamie to Gavin.
Jeremy Sams and Tiffany Walters?
If there's any connection, it's the name Gavin.
Gavin. Gavin and Jeremy.
I have no idea who Gavin even is.
Rachel and Gavin.
I don't think those are connected in any way.
Jeremy and Rachel.
I don't think Jeremy has any connection to her.
The Highline and Tiffany.
If there's a connection, I don't see it.
Jeremy and the Highline.
Jeremy and the Highline are obviously connected somehow.
Yeah, we figured that out. You should have the answer to that. What about Gavin and the Highline?
I have no idea who Gavin even is.
We don't know who Gavin is. Okay. Buzzers.
Tiffany's name is written on her buzzer. She's in apartment 2, right on the ground floor. No response.
Yeah, because she's dead.
Locked.
Joey, can you put your hand in there and see if
Hey,
there's
get over
anything?
here.
Uh-huh. What's up?
All right, let's get back to it.
Sure.
Mailbox number 2?
Let's have a look-see.
Uh-huh. There's an envelope.
It's too dark to make anything out. It's too dark to make anything out.
So what do we got to do to look at the envelope? The envelope probably has a name on it. I'm gonna think it's like from Rachel.
Let's talk.
What is it, Joey?
I looked a bit in the last stream. The game is pretty cool. This whole series is 5 games, and if you like point-and-click adventure games, it's related to the Unavowed game I played recently. It's also another point-and-click game by David Gilbert, the same creator of this game, and it's just very well done. Not overly complicated. And the artwork's nice, and the music's awesome, and the voice acting's great. You don't have to read much.
We need to find out more about Tiffany, her friends, family. She's got to have somebody.
Well, she has Rachel.
All right, let's get back to it.
Who would know about Rachel? Oh, wait. Oh, now we could actually leave the room now. Lisa, do you know anybody named Rachel? Didn't we ask that question already?
Yes.
Hi, Lisa?
Oh, it's you. Have you learned anything?
Nothing yet.
Nothing concrete yet.
Then why are you here?
I'll be back.
Fine.
I'll be back. We go back to Jamie, I guess. I don't... Like, we need her password, but... Shelf, the window... Mess... Closet... The computer, we don't have the password for the laptop. Not Waterloo. He's giving away textbooks. That's all the other information we were able to find.
Joey.
Ask Joey some questions.
So, any ideas?
We need to find out more about Tiffany, her friends, family. She's got to have somebody.
He's got Rachel.
I wonder who Rachel is.
Can't say I know any. None that are relevant, anyway.
So what do you make of Tiffany?
Bit of a sad sack, if you ask me. She's been hit hard by something. We just gotta sort out what.
Any thoughts on Jamie?
Dunno. We don't know a heck of a lot about her yet.
Do you think Gavin has killed anyone else besides Jeremy?
We already know he brainwashes old ladies. Who knows what else a guy like that is capable of?
There's got to be a way to figure out what STP stands for.
Well, I'm drawing a blank. You?
I'm not just going to guess. There are better ways.
Not going to guess. There are better ways.
So, any ideas?
You went to this school, right? Give the room the once-over. Maybe you'll recognize something that I don't.
We did give it a once-over.
Yeah.
We don't have the password for the laptop. That's the whole thing. Have a look
Flyers
here
for
one more
guitar
time.
lessons, computer repair, and furniture. Although this one looks interesting.
Okay, so this is telling us not to name our Wi-Fi password after our dog. Not secure. Tiffany does not have any pets, seemingly.
Stay close to the door, Red. I'm heading in.
After you, Joey.
Have a look at the picture one more time. Rachel and Tiff, we rocked. Papers? Miss Walters, as per our agreement, our final balance owed has been directly deposited into the account we have on file. Final payment. Don't harass our client any further. Can we talk to her again?
Hello again.
What?
She's really annoyed at everything we bring up to her. Doesn't know Jamie Grant. She's never been to the High Line. Doesn't know Jeremy Sands.
So, tell me about yourself, Tiffany.
Nice try, but I don't think so.
That's a cute picture there of you. Who's your friend?
Stop with the personal questions.
Oh, good
It's
lord.
my life. I made my choices. I'll deal with them. Just leave me alone.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I want to leave her.
That's a cute picture.
Stop. It's my. Just leave.
Alright, we need to know who Rachel is. Obviously, this is not working out.
Well, see you around.
Don't have any other clues about her.
That's Thompson Street out there. That's Thompson Street out there.
They don't look related, otherwise I would say let's look up Rachel Waters.
Keeping cozy.
Sure. I like hanging out in building lobbies. Does wonders for my reputation.
We should look it up anyway. Rachel Waters? Rachel Walters. Maybe they're related. No results. Tiffany Walters again? The obituary. Survived by her parents who will be making funeral arrangements in their hometown of Madison, Wisconsin. Tiffany Ann Walters. Yeah, I'm at a loss. We might have to get a hint. There's got to be an easy way to find out Rachel's last name. Could there be a Rachel in the building?
Tiffany's name is written on her buzzer. She's in apartment 2, right on the ground floor. Tiffany's name is written. She's in apartment.
Okay, what about the
Bunch of
mailboxes?
mailboxes. Tiffany's mailbox is on the bottom row.
But is
It's
there a
bunch of
Rachel?
Tiffany's mailbox.
There's no Rachel.
Flyers for guitar lessons. Although
This one is interesting. Concerned resident. Wait, who would know Rachel? Let's go to a Highline. I have a feeling like one day we're just gonna show up here and some kind of like event's gonna be activated.
that's just
and played out.
morbid. Jeremy, I'm so sorry.
Maybe Gavin will turn up there. We don't have anything for Lisa. Try Jamie one more time.
It's a small laptop.
It's the password to the laptop. Epileptic
I'm not here to
fish.
steal Jamie's things. Besides, I've got no place to put it.
That's nothing. Epileptic
Joey,
fish.
get in here.
Oh, wait. Something got activated.
What?
This looks like a class schedule. I recognize a bunch of the course codes from when I studied here.
You remember that after all this time?
It wasn't that long ago.
If you say so.
Let's see. She's mostly taking English and history classes.
Uh-huh.
Now, this is interesting. She's taking the same writing class that I did.
That's interesting.
Well, it is to me. She's even got the same professor.
Oh, we got a name. Elaine Appleton. Look up Elaine Appleton. Alright. So that's all we needed to do now. Good thing we figured that out without using a UHS. Elaine Appleton. Columbia University English Department. Elaine Appleton. Creative writing. Office hours from 4 to 8 p.m. We have a phone number. 212-555-5510. Call it. Elaine? Answer?
Hello,
Hi, is this Elaine Appleton?
that's me. Who's this?
Rosangela Blackwell. I was in your class around 10 years ago.
Rosangela. Yes, of course I remember you. It's been a long time. I saw you had a book published. Is that right?
Something like that. Do you have a few minutes?
Sure. What can I help you with?
He remembers you.
I'm surprised you remember me after all this time.
Well, it was my first year as a professor, and you did stand out.
I did?
The coffee? The cup you spilled all over my desk?
Oh, God. I completely forgot about that.
I didn't. I had to let those papers dry out all night.
How would a teacher forget that? Jamie.
I wanted to ask about a student of yours, Jamie Graham.
Oh, her. Yes.
Oh,
Tragic. What
he's
happened?
dead?
Tragic?
You mean you don't know? She died just last week.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. Did you know her well?
No, not really. But could I ask you some questions about her?
I'm not sure what I can tell you that I already didn't tell the police, but go ahead.
What was Jamie like?
What can you tell me about Jamie?
I hate to speak ill of her, but she was a disappointment.
How so?
At first, she was very keen about her work. She was a brilliant writer, but that brilliance soon faded. By midterm, she'd show up for class late and hungover, when she showed up at all. And as for what she was wearing, well, let's just say it wasn't appropriate.
Wasn't appropriate. Brilliant?
What made her brilliant?
She had a way of infecting you with her passion. When she loved something, she could make you love it too. She had a keen interest in Middle Eastern history. so it was no surprise that most of her work had Middle Eastern themes to them. But as I said, that faded with time. She stopped having a passion for much of anything, I think. Such a waste.
Brilliant.
Made her brilliant.
Well, like I said, she had a way of infecting you with
All
it,
right.
but
Her
as I said,
passion,
such a
Middle
waste.
Eastern,
You
faded.
said she faded. What do you think happened to her?
I don't know. I wish I did. At the time, I figured it was the typical story. Young,
So
sheltered girl
judgy.
comes to the city and gets overwhelmed
She is,
with
right?
the freedom of it all. Most adjust fine. Some, well, don't.
Teachers really
I
shouldn't be
can
that
tell
judgy
you're in
about their
trouble,
students.
But I learned long ago that it isn't my place to reach out. I remember you being a bit closed off once upon a time.
Yes, well, we all change.
Yeah, Rosa was such an introvert in the first game. Her clothes?
What was wrong with her clothes?
I'm no prude, but what she was wearing should stay in Munray's where it belongs.
Munray's.
It's a nightclub. It's a popular hangout for
Oh.
students here.
And Jamie went there.
She wore their t-shirts, so I'd assume yes. Although it was more like a half a shirt.
Okay, we gotta find out about Munray's. How did Jamie die?
How did Jamie die?
I'm not sure. No foul play, if that's what you're asking. It was a clot in the brain or something like that.
Really?
That's what the police said anyway.
Clot in the brain.
Why were the police involved? If she died by natural causes, why involve them?
I wondered the same thing myself. The detective, a man named Durkin, I believe, wasn't very forthcoming.
Mr. Durkin.
Why were the police involved?
I wondered the detective.
Okay. Well, Munray's.
So what is Munray's like?
I wouldn't know. My clubbing days are long gone. I just embarrassed myself.
Elaine Appleton.
That's who I'm talking to right now.
Yeah. What about Rachel?
Do you know anyone named Rachel?
I'm afraid not.
Nope. STP?
Have you ever heard of STP?
I'm afraid not.
No. Tiffany Walters.
Does the name Tiffany Walters mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anyone with that name.
You're kind of like that? An introvert? Or maybe I'm misunderstanding. Forgive me.
Is there anything else you could tell me about Jamie?
If there's anything specific you'd like to know, just ask.
Gavin?
Have you ever heard of a man named Gavin?
Gavin? Can't say I know any Gavins.
Yes, okay. I think we were all kind of like that. I was like that too at one point.
Do you ever go up to the High Line?
It's gorgeous, isn't it? My husband and I went for a walk there last summer.
But you haven't been back since.
No, we haven't. Why?
Oh, no reason. Do you know a guy named Jeremy Sams?
No, I don't know anyone with that name.
Alright, let's go to Munray's.
I should get going.
Are you still in the city? We should have coffee sometime.
Oh, sure. I'm a bit wrapped up in the story, but maybe after?
Sure. You take care.
Be nice to have coffee with her and dump it all over her lap. We did when we were going to school. You have very little human contact. I think we were all like that at some point in our lives. I know I was. At least for summer, before I went away to college, like I was going to college, commuting, and it was just like dismal because everybody I knew who was a friend had pretty much moved away, and college students I met and were friends with in college didn't really do anything outside of college, so I never actually got to hang out with them or do anything. So, played a lot of video games that summer. Sam!
Hi, it's me again.
Jamie.
I wanted to talk to you about Jamie Graham.
Who?
Jamie, a Columbia student. I was told you were looking into it.
You get around, don't you?
I think Jamie and Jeremy might be connected. Could we talk somewhere?
Why should I do that?
Look, you owe me, and I might be able to help you out again.
You could, huh?
Like you said, I get around.
What the hell? I need a cup of coffee anyway. You know a place in Alphabet City
Cup of
called
clay.
Cup of Clay?
I'll find it.
Right. See you there.
We could have Elaine meet us there. Another location? This is cool. This game got off to what I call a miserable start for me. But it's gotten a lot better. Hang on. I'm going to get some water. I'll be right back. Started late tonight, and we're gonna start at 8:30 on weeknights going forward. So we got about another hour and a half to play. So give me a second. I'll be right back. Yeah, about that cafe. Oh, we should probably save it. Cafe. No! Ugh. It does this all the time. If you pause the game and come back, it crashes in the save window. I don't know why it does that. Gotta start her up again. I didn't even click off, so I don't know. Like, it was just sitting in the background. I don't think we lost a lot of progress. Okay, cafe. Then we're gonna check out that nightclub too. Fuck the barista.
Hi.
Hi, you're new here, aren't you?
Yeah, my first time.
I knew it. I never forget a face.
Buy a coffee?
It's so tempting, but I've already had more coffee today than I should.
Come on. Have a third cup of coffee.
Do you know the detective over there?
Durkin? He's a regular.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
Have a good night.
Wouldn't it be funny if she was Rachel? Hold on.
I can't talk to her. She can't see me. She seems a little too happy about selling coffee for a living.
People can be happy and sell coffee. What the heck?
Ugh. How long have those been sitting there? $4 for coffee? Bags of coffee beans.
Those look pretty good, actually. Caramel espresso shots. I am so coming here when this is over.
Yeah, I might go there too.
It has a panel for milk and everything.
You don't know?
Organically grown. Not bad. It's the detective I met up on the High Line.
Go talk to him.
Hi, Detective Durkin?
Oh, it's you. So, what can I do for you?
Yeah, coffee is really expensive in New York City. $4 for a coffee gets you like maybe an 8-ounce coffee. Drip coffee. You want an Americano medium, it's going to be at least $5 and change. So, I go to a place called Gregory's Coffee. They are a chain, but you get an app, and then you get to a certain point where you spend enough money and... Oh, Shade! Shade Yoshi's here. Yeah, so the key to buying coffee is to get the app, so you get reward points, and then they give you a free coffee every now and then. I usually get a free bag of coffee too. Shade Yoshi, what is up? I was hoping to raid you tonight, but we're started a little late. Shade's playing Hi-Fi Rush. I recommended he play it. I hope he's enjoying it, so let's give him a shout out. Yeah, welcome guys. Shout out to Shade Yoshi. They were last seen playing Hi-Fi Rush. It was fun. Glad you like it. It's a really good game. It's underrated. I enjoyed it. I feel like there's too much tutorial, but other than that, it was like a great game. Reminded me a little of Sunset Overdrive. Was that the game? Where you're like basically like flying on rails and stuff. That's what it reminded me of. But it's cool. Unfortunately, the studio was shut down by whoever, I think Sony was it? Or Xbox or Microsoft might have owned them. I don't know. But the studio was shut down and there'll never be a sequel to it, which sucks because it was a good game. But thank you for the raid. This is going better than it did on the last stream. We're actually making good progress. There's 2 deaths we're investigating. We're at a coffee shop meeting with this detective, talking to him about both Jamie Graham here and everything else. Probably this Tiffany Walters, you might know something about her. But it's been good. It's been good. The first half of this game was like, whatever. They padded it. This is actually working out.
So why are you looking into Jamie's death? Her teacher said it was natural.
Well, she was right. It looked that way, sure enough.
And?
Her body was found in a dumpster off of Amsterdam. Natural or not, how did the body get in there?
Dumpster?
A dumpster? So it was murder.
I didn't say that. It was 3 blocks away from some nightclub. We learned she was a regular, so we went over. She was in the upstairs room. Some kind of VIP area. 1 minute, dancing the night away. The next, lights out. Nobody saw how she died, just that she was dead. Anyway, the bouncer saw it and freaked, so he snuck her out and dumped her. Like I said, cut and dry. Case closed.
But we know she had a brain hemorrhage, right? Murder?
How are you sure she wasn't murdered?
We have this thing called a coroner's report.
Right. What did it say?
Sassy
I don't know the
detective.
medical term, but some kind of brain vessel burst. It happens. One thing's for sure. There was no murder. Just rotten luck.
Status on Jeremy?
So, any progress on Jeremy?
Look, you helped us out on the ID, but don't push it. You know about as much as I do.
Coroner's report.
What else did the coroner's report say?
Nothing too important. Why?
I don't know. Could I see it?
He's not gonna show it to you.
I don't know about that, but you certainly do get around. Look, I can't give you the actual report, but I can give you the gist. You might be nuts, but for some reason, I think you're alright.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. You owe me now. You got a phone?
Yeah.
When we finish here, I'll send you a message.
Okay, thank you. Let's ask about Munray's.
This club where Jamie died. It was Munray's, wasn't it?
You get around. Yeah, that was the place.
Elaine Appleton.
You spoke to Professor Appleton.
The grandkids prof? Yeah, why?
No reason, really.
Rachel?
Do you know any Rachels?
Nah, sorry.
STP.
Do the initials STP mean anything to you?
Nah, sorry.
Tiffany Walters.
Does the name Tiffany Walters mean anything to you?
Nah.
No.
Thrown away like trash. That's horrible.
You're surprised? You know what happened up on the High Line. Some people are animals. They choke someone's mother to death for no good reason.
Do you know anyone named Gavin?
You're gonna have to be more specific than that.
He's kind of a cult leader. I'm not sure what he does yet.
Yet?
Have you heard of him or not?
Yep.
Nah, sorry.
Alright, so we gotta find out Gavin's last name. We need to also find out Rachel's last name. And I'm not gonna ask him about Jeremy anymore. Yet. That's the key. Yet.
How come Munray's is still open after what they did?
How do you think any club stays open? They offer favors and spread money around to the right people. And the whole thing never happened. It's all hushed up. Nothing in the papers even.
Clubs are run by the mob.
Well, bye.
See ya.
Okay, so we need to go to Munray's. Munray's, New York City, 34th East 11th Street. Voted the city's #1 nightclub by Time In magazine, not Time Out. All the best in house, trance, and electronica. Special guest DJ Tomo. Where's Dr. Goa? This would be right up his alley if he went to this nightclub.
Hey, check it out. I got a message from Durkin.
Oh. Notes updated coroner's report. Let's go to Munrays and then look at the message. Oh yeah, here we go.
A $20 cover for this dump? You got robbed.
What?
I said you got robbed.
I look like a slob?
No. Well, yes, kinda. Just forget it.
Alright, let's look at our message. Coroner's report. Blood work clean, no signs of harmful or illegal substances. Cause of death, traumatic hemorrhage due to spontaneous bleeding into the brain tissue. Good lord. Jamie Grant.
This coroner report doesn't tell us anything we didn't already know. No, I don't see any connection at all.
I mean, you don't see a connection. She died here.
No, I don't see any connection at all.
Elaine and Jamie.
Elaine Appleton was Jamie's English professor. Mine too, oddly enough.
Okay, let's have a look around here.
They look pretty engrossed, whoever they are.
Can we talk to them? Make small talk. This will go badly.
Hi. Hello. They're ignoring me.
Talk to the drunk guy?
Hi. Hey.
Nope.
He's just looking at me funny. I guess he doesn't want to talk to me. He looks drunk, whoever he is.
Panel? This guy.
Hi. Hey. He's just leaning against the wall.
Talk to the bartender.
Hi. Hi, got a sec? Hello? She's serving a bunch of customers on the other side. I can't get her attention.
Speakers?
These are placed all over the club.
Obvious.
I can't read the labels, but it looks like decent stuff to me.
It's top shelf liquor.
Looks like some kind of flat screen panel.
Search for a song by DJ Tomo. So, Waterloo? None found. We gotta find out the name of the song.
There's a sign that says the VIP area is closed. I could try and climb over, but I'd get caught instantly.
But Joey could go in. Can't he? This music does not compare to the rest of the soundtrack. Oh, we got a ghost. It's Jamie.
Jamie? You're Jamie Graham, aren't you?
Do I know you?
No.
Not yet, but I hope to change that.
You think so, huh?
Anyway, I'm Joey.
Uh-huh.
Are you alone?
Are you alone here tonight? That's a crime.
Whatever.
He's gonna hit on her.
I'm here with friends.
Friends, huh?
They'll be here any minute.
Well, in the meantime, how about we get to know each other?
How about not?
Come here often?
Come here often? Don't think I've seen you before.
Maybe you have, but I know I've never seen you.
Eh?
I wouldn't forget a Rat Pack reject like you. What's up with that, anyway?
Reject? I'll have you know, this fabric is top of the line.
Look at me, I'm impressed.
Just impressed by her fabric. Interesting music.
Interesting music, huh?
It's alright.
Drink?
So, how about a drink?
No thanks.
Come on, just one drink and a conversation. If you still don't like me, you can dump it on me. Deal?
Don't tempt me.
Underage?
Are you even old enough to be in here?
Sure I am. I've got the best ID money can buy.
Ask her to dance? She's not gonna dance with us.
Care to dance?
Whatever. No, this music sucks.
What brings you here?
So, what brings you here?
It's a place to go, right?
It's a place, I'll give it that.
That's the place. Oh, come on.
Why are you being like this? You barely know me.
Please, I've already got a dog back home.
Hey, now that's a bit uncalled for.
His name is Benji.
Benji.
Like him, you've got a lot in common.
Please tell me Benji is the password on her computer.
Care to dance?
Whatever. No, this music sucks.
All right, leave
I've got
her.
a scram, but don't you go anywhere.
I make no promises.
That's got to be the password on a computer. It's Benji. If it's not, I don't know what else it could be.
Talk to him in here. I don't think he could even hear me anyway.
Okay, let's get out of here. It's Benji. Let's go back to Jamie's and we'll type in Benji and
I
we'll...
can't do anything from out here.
Yeah, I know you can. We'll have full access to the laptop. Hopefully get Gavin's last name. Benji. We did it. We're in. Don Graham. Hey kid, you doing okay? Just thought I'd check in. You doing all right out there? Things are the same in back west. Drop your mother a line and let her know what you're doing. Everyone here back in Illinois misses you. Dad. Sarah Elmaleh? Elmaleh. Now we're gonna have to look all these names up, don't we? Jamie, did you hear that Allie and John got married? They eloped last week, made her mom furious. They're living in Maton now. You'd think they would want to move further away from here, but whatevs. Come visit soon. Oh, she's been in contact with Lisa. That's right. Jamie, I think I've taken you as far as I can, dear. This dark energy around you just won't lift. And it might be beyond my abilities. Come by my office as soon as you can. I'm going to send you to someone who can do the job better than I can. Seb Frederick. Hey, Jamie, I just wanted you to know that I had a great time last night. The past few weeks have been great. You want to get together again tomorrow? There's a name. Seb Frederick. Gavin. Thank you for getting in touch, Lisa. Told me about your problem, and I do believe I can help. It will require some extreme changes in your life. But I think you can handle it. Let's meet tomorrow. Was that the extreme change that was required? Remember, things are never as bad as they seem. Dad. What I'm hearing true? Are you really failing 3 subjects? Jamie, you were doing so well. It's gotten into you. Call me anytime. I think Gavin's gotten into her. Seb, you know what? Forget it. You want to get high and piss your life away? And that Munray's dump? Then go right ahead. I don't care. I'm done. What the hell happened to you, Seb? Jamie, is what they are saying true? Please answer and say it's not true. So this is her friend Sarah. Jeremy Sams? Hi, my name is Jeremy Sams and I'm a reporter with the City Post. I was hoping to chat with you about your experiences with Gavin. We can do it over the phone or I can buy you a coffee. Lady's choice. Jeremy Sams, City Post. Interesting. They got in contact with her. So you finally did it. You spiraled out of control and ended up where I thought you would. Jesus, why am I writing you? I know you're dead. This is stupid. I go to the nightclub hoping to see you there. Why? I don't know. Why'd you do this, Jamie? Everything was so good. Seb Frederick. Let's look him up. Spell that right, or is it Seb Frederick? No results. Came out of that. Nothing.
This coroner report doesn't tell us anything we didn't already know.
Okay, so we need to talk to Joey, I think.
I'm not talking to him through the door.
Of course not. Come in, Joey.
Let's talk.
Yeah.
So, you went to school here.
Yeah, no school.
Same BS.
If Jamie was a regular at Munray's, then that's where we need to be.
But we went there. And we just found out so much info in her email. We still don't know who STP is. We still don't know who Rachel is. Gavin.
So how well did you know that, Jeremy? You're the only...
Maybe.
Did that professor say anything about where Jamie might have...
She might have.
Then I don't know.
Munray's. Alright, let's just go back to Munray's. That's weird. We read through her
you
email.
Went to school here, huh?
Yeah, scholarship, baby. For
She has a connection with
no school
Gavin
prepared me for
and a
what I'm
connection
doing
with
now.
Jeremy Sams.
All right, let's get back to it.
Sure.
There was nothing else on that laptop, right? At least the music changed. Have one more look at that laptop. I might have missed something.
I can't do anything from out here.
Like, there's so much info on that laptop. We can't... Sarah Elmaleh. Look up Sarah Elmaleh. No results found. Then what's the point of going through her laptop? We got no information from that. Go see Lisa. We have some more information now. Why not present it to her?
Yes.
Hi, Lisa?
Oh, it's you. Have you learned anything?
Jamie's dead.
I learned something about Jamie Graham. She's dead too. Lisa, do you know something about this?
I don't know anything. Like I said, I just suspect. Don't come back unless you know more.
Both girls are dead.
Lisa, both of these girls are dead.
I know that. You think I don't know that? But until I know that Gavin was involved with both of them, I don't see why it's any of my business.
Nothing concrete yet.
Then why are you here?
So we gotta tie Gavin into their murders.
Lisa said that she referred Jamie to Gavin.
Lisa's not even on those lists. You know what? Let's call the school teacher back.
Hello?
Hi, Elaine? It's me again.
Rosangela, what can I help you with?
The police.
Why were the police involved? If she died by natural causes, why involve them?
I wondered the same thing myself. The detective, a man...
Durkin. Coroner's report?
I don't see how that's relevant. So what is Munray's like?
I wouldn't know.
We know that already. Alright, we already asked all those other questions. Brilliant.
What made her brilliant?
Well, like I said, she had a way of but as I such a...
We know
You
that.
said she-
Faded.
Well, like at the top, young, most, I could tell I remember.
Yes.
We know all that.
Well, we all I should get going. Thanks again.
Sure, sure. You take care.
Exit. I don't know. Let's try the cafe. We're supposed to get the name of a song. I Epileptic fish. Remember we could write in the name of a song? This is supposed to tell us the name of a song? They still play our stuff in the underground clubs. That's great, but we've gone our separate ways. Can I type in epileptic fish here? One song found. We got it. Find Jamie's favorite song. Bingo. This is it. Get the glow sticks out, friends. Now let's ask her about the music.
Jamie?
Oh, what?
Ask her to dance. Maybe she'll dance with us because of the song.
Care to dance?
Why not? I love this song.
There you go. Munrays.
So, what's the deal with this place anyway?
What do you mean?
It's loud, it's got zero class. Why come here?
To be free, of course. To be really alive, you need to let yourself go. I used to be so scared of places like this. But they're so liberating, don't you think? I could die tomorrow. Life's too short.
Liberation?
So, you think you're liberated?
Yes. I feel so free now. I always felt something was missing. I needed to get out of my stuffy room and live.
And you do that by coming here?
I have fun. I've never had so much fun before. And I'm happy, damn it. So much happier.
Ask about Jamie.
So, tell me about yourself.
You got a question? Ask it.
Her studies.
So what are you studying?
Nothing important. How about you? What did you study back in the dark ages?
Never went to school. Beautiful things. English, history, science, business, entertainment, politics. Never went to school.
I never went to a university.
Oh, sorry.
Ask about Jamie again.
Tell me about yourself.
You got a question? Ask it.
Her spare time.
So, what do you do when you're not lighting up the dance floor?
Nothing much. How about you?
Help lost spirits move on to the next world. Let's be honest with her.
She said spare time.
Oh. Pretty girls.
I talk to pretty girls like you.
Ouch, that was awful.
Really? I thought it was pretty smooth myself.
Look at me, I'm swooning.
Scared?
You were scared of this place?
Places like it. I didn't think it was me. I never would have thought of going to a place like this a year ago. But now, I can't think of anything else.
So, tell me about yourself.
You got a question?
Alright. Hometown.
Where are you from?
Nowhere special. Where are you from?
Right here.
New York. Born and raised.
Somehow I could tell.
Check clues. Do you know Jeremy Sams?
Say, do you know a guy named Jeremy?
Huh? No.
Gavin?
Do you know anyone named Gavin?
Shut up and dance.
She's right here. If I have a question, I can just ask her.
Tiffany Walters, do you know her?
Do you know anyone named Tiffany Walters?
Huh? No.
STP?
Do the initials STP mean anything to you?
Huh? No.
No. Rachel?
Do you know any Rachels?
Huh? No.
No. Elaine Appleton.
Tell me about Professor Appleton.
No. I don't come here to talk about school.
The coroner's report.
So, I heard this horrible story the other day.
Really?
It was about a girl who died at a place like this and was thrown into a dumpster.
Jesus, what the hell is wrong with you?
Look, forget it.
You say the weirdest things.
Rachel?
Do you know any Rachels?
Huh? No.
No. Alright, death.
You said you could die tomorrow. You ever think about that?
Gee, what's with the doom and gloom?
You brought it up, not me.
I can't think about that. If and when I go, I want to say I enjoyed my life.
And have you?
What kind of question is that? Of course I have.
Highline?
Have you ever been up to the High Line?
The what line?
Never mind.
No. Sunrise?
Is this the only place you go?
For now. I'll move on eventually, but for now, this is where I want to be.
So, I heard this.
Really?
It was about a girl.
Jesus, what?
Look, forget it.
You say the...
Okay, so we didn't really find out anything new here. And we're still dancing with her.
So, tell me about yourself.
You got a question? Ask it.
Her studies?
So what are you studying?
Nothing important. How about you? What did you study back in the Dark Ages?
Beautiful things.
Girls, mostly.
Right.
Tell me about...
No.
Is this the...
For now.
Can't tell her about the coroner's report.
Say, do you know a guy named Jeremy?
Huh? No.
We know you know Jeremy. Alright.
I've got a scram, but don't you go anywhere.
I make no promises.
Okay, let's go talk. Go talk to Rosa. And we can put 2 and 2 together. Oh, we can't leave her. Rosa's gotta leave her. Go home for a second. Let's talk.
Hey, Joey?
What is it this time?
All right, let's get out of here.
After you, doll.
Nothing else to say.
Any thoughts on Jamie?
Dunno. We don't know a heck of a lot about her yet.
You just asked her a bunch of questions.
So, any ideas?
Did that professor say anything about...
She might have.
Then I don't know what you're...
Alright, this is telling me to go back to the club.
Yeah.
What if we go get a cup of coffee?
Hi again.
Hi!
It's so tempting, but I've already had more coffee today than I should. Thanks. I'll see you around.
Have a good night.
Sam?
Hi. Detective Durkin?
Yeah?
I think Jamie might have been involved with a wild crowd.
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, the case is closed as far as the department's concerned.
Wait, we gotta go to Lisa. That's what we need to do. And show her the coroner's report, baby. That's what I think it is. Let's go talk to her. Remember she wanted proof that these people are dead, I think? Well, now we have proof that Jamie's dead. We have the coroner's report.
Yes.
Hi. Lisa?
Oh, it's you. Have you learned anything?
Nothing yet.
I'll be back.
Fine.
I'll be back. So we got all that info out of her. And that was it. I mean, at some point we have to go interact with the ghost, right?
There's a sign that says the VIP area is closed. I could try and climb over, but I'd get caught instantly.
Get caught by who, though? We have a press pass, right?
I don't think she'd be interested in that. I don't think he'll be impressed by that.
There's no bartender here. Not bodyguard, but... Yeah, what I mean, bouncer. Still dancing.
Hey, kid. Care to finish what we started?
Hey, you.
So,
You got a...
where are you from?
Asked that already. I travel.
I'm what you'd call a citizen of the world.
Fine. Be all mysterious. I don't care.
We said we were from here already.
She's right here. So, who is Gavin anyway? Can you tell me where I can find him?
Shut up and dance.
Do you know any...
Huh?
Ah, Lord, we're getting nowhere.
Have you ever been up to the High Line?
The what line?
Never mind. Say, do you know a guy named Jeremy?
Huh? No.
No, she's lying. She knows him. Unless he sent her the email after she died. We don't know that. The email was opened, so...
I've got a scram, but don't you go anywhere.
I make no promises.
Sign.
This room is off limits, but I think that only applies to living people.
So this might be our first hint. Look up, because I don't know what else to do here.
They look pretty engrossed, whoever they are.
Go back to Tiffany's. The High Line? It's the chalk outline. That's all it is, that's all it will be. Okay, let's take a look. Go to Universal Hint System. Let's get something. Blackwell 4. Jamie Graham. How do I get Jamie to talk? That's by doing the music, right? Notice the panel and put the band's name. I'll make small talk, but in order to save Jamie, Joey is going to have to get to her total confidence. So we dance. How do I get Jamie to talk to Joey? Make small talk. Okay, so the key is talking to Jamie and not giving her the truth, but rather give her the answers she expects to hear from Joey. What those answers are, I don't know. So we need to figure this out.
Hey, kid. Care to finish what we started?
Hey, you.
So, tell me about yourself.
You got a question? Ask it.
Her studies.
So what do you study?
Nothing important. How about you? What did you study back in the dark ages?
Took a lot of English and history classes, right? The truth is we never went to school. We already gave her the beautiful things line. So let's go with English.
English.
For a guy who studied English, you sure talk funny.
So,
That wasn't it.
tell me about yourself.
You got a question? Ask it.
Let's go with history.
So what are you studying?
Nothing important. How about you? What did you study back in the dark ages?
History.
Really? What kind of history?
Middle Eastern. She likes Middle Eastern history. Remember, the teacher told us that.
Something about Middle Eastern history always fascinated me.
You know, I used to be the same way. Everyone has their own opinion about what goes on there, but
Bingo.
it's so ancient. But you can never truly understand anything unless you know where it came from.
I know what you mean. Things move so fast nowadays.
I know, right? Nobody else gets it.
And you do?
I thought I did, once. Maybe we can talk more about it sometime?
I'd like that. So, tell me about yourself.
You got a question? Ask it.
Alright, spare time.
So, what do you do when you're not lighting up the dance floor?
Nothing much. How about you?
Books, shows, travel, pretty girls. Let's go with nightlife.
I come to places like this.
Really? You don't seem the type.
Maybe there's more to me than meets the eye.
Somehow I doubt that.
Ah, that wasn't the right answer.
Tell me about yourself.
You got a question? Ask it.
We gotta give her the answer she wants to
Sir,
hear.
what do you do when you're not lighting up the dance floor?
Nothing much. How about you?
Books.
This usually isn't my scene. You'd find me at home with a book most nights.
Really? I used to read all the time.
That's the right answer.
Not anymore?
Nah. So what do you like to read?
We got this. Blackwell? Magazines, I don't read. Let's go with magazines.
Anything with a centerfold?
Figured.
So, tell me about yourself.
I don't think she'd like that.
Ask it.
So, what do you do when you're not lighting up the dance floor?
Nothing much. How about you?
Books?
This usually isn't my scene.
Really?
Not anymore?
Nah.
Okay, so we asked her that. Let's go with Blackwell.
There's this book by a lady named Blackwell. Ever hear of her?
No. She any good?
Depends who you ask.
I'll pass then.
Alright, let's
Tell me about
go with the last question. I don't know if we've actually found the answer to the second one. Our hometown.
Nowhere special. Where are you from?
The Midwest. Let's go with the Midwest. She's from the Midwest.
The Midwest.
Really? Whereabouts?
Chicago. That wasn't Chicago. Illinois.
Illinois.
No way. So am I. Where in Illinois?
Chicago.
Chicago?
Oh, from city to city, huh? Somehow I could tell.
Oh, great. It's Mayton.
Tell me about yourself.
I got it wrong. It's Mayton. Matin.
So, what do you do when you're not lighting up?
Nothing much.
Books?
This usually isn't my scene.
Really? I used to...
Not anymore?
Nah.
I don't read.
I don't usually read.
Yeah, neither do I. Life's too short.
That's what she wanted to hear.
So, tell me about yourself.
You got a question? Ask it.
Hometown?
Where are you from?
Nowhere special. Where are you from?
Midwest?
The Midwest.
Really? Whereabouts?
Illinois?
Illinois.
No way. So am I. Where in Illinois?
Matin.
Mattoon.
Mattoon.
No
Sorry.
way. I grew up 20 minutes from there.
Really?
Really? Mattoon. It's even a smaller town than mine.
Yeah, well, that's why I left.
I know the feeling. Although, I miss it in a way. We should talk about the old place sometime.
I'd like that very much. So, tell me about yourself.
You got a question? Ask it.
Alright, so we gotta figure out her spare time.
So, what do you do when you're not lighting up the dance floor?
Nothing much. How about you?
So it's not Pretty Girls, it's not Life, it's not books, I don't think. Shows?
Go to concerts, maybe taking a show.
So you're a watcher.
The band.
Like watching you.
Her favorite band.
So, tell me about yourself.
You got a question? Ask it.
So, what do you do when you're not lighting up the dance floor?
Nothing much. How about you?
Go to shows. Let's try this
Go to
again.
concerts, maybe taking a show.
So you're a watcher, huh?
Well, like watching you.
Ouch.
Alright, that's bad. That's not the right answer.
Tell me about yourself.
You got a question? Ask it.
Starting to drive me nuts here. What is it?
Lighting up the dance floor.
Nothing much. How about you?
Travel.
I bounce around. See everything I can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she doesn't care about
Tell
traveling.
me about yourself.
You got a question? Ask it.
So, what do you do when you're not lighting up the dance floor?
Nothing much. How about you?
Okay, we've done all of this. This has to be books.
This usually isn't my scene. You'd find me at home with a book most nights.
Really? I used to read all the time.
Not anymore?
Nah. So what do you like to read?
Blackwell, I don't read. It's got to be magazines.
Anything with a centerfold?
Figured.
No.
So, tell me about yourself.
You got a question? Ask it.
So, what do you do when you're not lighting up the dance floor?
Nothing much. How about you?
Shows? No. Travel? No. Pretty girls? No. Nightlife?
I come to...
Really? You don't seem the type.
Maybe there's more to me than meets the eye.
Somehow I doubt that.
Alright, we did that.
So, tell me about yourself.
There's just one more question here to get the answer to.
So, what do you do when you're not lighting up the dance floor?
Nothing much. How about you?
It has to be books.
This usually isn't my scene. You'd find me at home with a book most nights.
Really? I used to read all the time.
Not anymore?
Nah. So what do you like to read?
I don't read.
I don't usually read.
Yeah, neither do I. Life's too short.
That wasn't the
Tell
question?
me about yourself.
It's the answer?
You got a question? Ask it.
Spare time?
What do you do when you're not lighting up the dance floor?
Nothing much. How about you?
It's gotta be books.
This usually isn't my scene. You'd find me at home with a book most nights.
Really? I used to read all the time.
Not anymore?
It's
Nah.
books.
So what do you like to read?
There's this book by a lady named Blackwell. Ever hear of her?
No. She any good?
Depends who you ask.
Depends on who you ask. I'll pass that. Check clues. No. Alright,
I've got a scram, but
I don't know what the final answer is.
I make no promises.
Take a look. There's gotta be one more hint. Spare time. Jamie's laptop has a hint. Did we miss something in the coroner's report? No signs of harmful or illegal substances, so she didn't take drugs. Spontaneous combustion. Seb lied about the drugs. You know that's not what the coroner's report said. In the notebook, combine Jamie and drugs with coroner's report to get Seb lied. Where is that in the notebook? I'm completely missing something here. There's no option in the phone for that. Let's go look at our notebook again. What did we miss? Something didn't register in the notebook. Seb Frederick. You finally did it. You spiraled out of control and ended up where I thought you would. Jesus, why am I writing this? I know you're dead. This is stupid. I go to the nightclub hoping to see you there. Why? I don't know. Why'd you do this, Jamie? Everything was so good. You know what? Forget it. You want to get high and piss your life away in that Munray's dump? Then go right ahead. I don't care. What the hell happened to you, Seb? So why isn't there an option in here about the drugs?
This coroner report doesn't tell us anything we didn't already know. No, I don't see any connection at all. Jamie spent a lot of time at Munray's, according to Elaine Appleton.
That's it? That's all we got. Can we call Sam? Super thin walls? Yeah, they are pretty thin.
I guess he turned his phone off.
It's a dorm room, so it's probably made of really cheap material. Which sucks, because you can hear everything through the walls.
Hi, Detective Durkin?
Yeah.
I think Jamie might have been involved with a wild crime.
Maybe.
No.
Thrown away like trash.
You're surprised? You know what happened up on the High Line. Some people are animals. They choke.
Okay, what are we missing? There were a few emails from boyfriend Seb. The last one, he goes to the Munray every night. Let's see what he can tell us. Oh, he's at the club?
That's for no good reason.
Seb is at the club.
Well, bye.
He says he goes there every night hoping to see her. So he's at the club. Confusing. So one of these guys is Seb. It has to be the drunk guy.
He looks drunk, whoever he is.
He's Seb. Seb?
Hi, are you Seb? The funny look in his eye says no.
This person Seb?
Are you Seb?
Hmm?
I said, are you Seb?
Yeah, her. Do I know you?
No, but we have a mutual friend.
Got it.
Who?
Jamie? Jamie Graham?
Sorry, don't know her.
Why does everybody, like, dismiss me? Seb's email.
I read the email he wrote to Jamie.
That was private.
Sorry, I know. It couldn't be helped.
So, what do you want?
I'm trying to learn about her.
I'll save you the trouble. She was a drug addict, a dropout in the teens. Then she spun out of control.
Why is he lying about that? Drug addict?
She was a drug addict.
Yeah, big time. She kept trying to get me on the stuff. Called me boring. Boring, right. At least I'm not dead.
So who's lying here?
She was a drug addict.
Yeah, boring.
Dropout?
Dropped out of school.
Not yet. When she stopped going to class, she was gonna drop out or get kicked out. One or the other.
You here alone?
You here alone?
Yeah, and I like it that way.
Why are you here?
I'm here. It doesn't seem like your kind of place.
You want to talk.
I'm here on business. Kind of. So why are you here?
I don't know. Does it matter? I'm just gonna...
Tease?
Why was Jamie a tease?
No reason. Forget it.
Check clues.
I read Jamie's autopsy report.
What's it say? She's still dead?
It confirms what everyone says. She died of a cerebral hemorrhage.
No surprise. All the drugs she took had to mess up her brain somehow.
Munray's?
So, you come here a lot?
No? Yes? I don't know. Whatever.
Elaine?
Jamie's professor, Elaine Appleton.
She talked about her sometimes, but I don't know her.
Gavin.
Did Jamie ever mention the name Gavin?
No.
Jeremy?
Do you know a guy named Jeremy Sams?
No.
Highline?
Do you ever go to the High Line?
No.
Were you dating Jamie long?
Doesn't matter.
I guess not. Were you dating Jamie?
Doesn't matter.
I guess not.
Okay. He doesn't know Tiffany.
Does the name Tiffany Walters mean anything?
No.
Do the
STP?
letters STP mean anything to you?
No.
Rachel?
Do you know anyone named Rachel?
No.
Okay, let's ask him if he can go someplace quiet.
Do you want to go somewhere more quiet? It's kind of loud in here.
I don't want to talk anyway, so I'll stay right here.
She was a drug addict.
Yeah, big time. She kept trying to get me on the stuff. Called me boring. Boring, right. At least I'm not dead.
Okay, she was a drug addict.
I have to go.
The coroner's report says she was clean, though. So let's go talk to the police officer and tell him that. Maybe we can actually tell him that. Maybe he's interested in knowing that the coroner's report was not accurate. Or somebody lied.
Hi, Detective Durkin?
Yeah?
There you go, Jamie and drugs.
I think Jamie might have been involved with a wild crowd.
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, the case is closed as far as the department's concerned.
Hang on, maybe we gotta combine something here.
Well, bye.
See ya.
Coroner's report, Jamie and drugs.
Now this is interesting. Seb said that Jamie was a drug addict, but her blood work came back clean. Something's not right here.
Did Seb lie? About Jamie.
No connection that I can see.
Seb lie. Alright, we gotta ask him about that. This music's really loud. I'm gonna lower it a little. You guys don't mind.
Hi, Detective Durkin?
Yeah?
Did Seb lie?
I think Jamie might have been involved with a wild crowd.
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, the case is closed as far as the department's concerned.
Let's go ask Seb if he lied.
Well, bye.
See ya.
Just traveling back and forth right now.
Hi again.
Jamie was clean.
Seb, you told me that Jamie was on drugs a lot, but Jamie never used drugs.
What do you mean?
I spoke to a cop. He saw the autopsy report. She was completely clean.
It's impossible. She was always talking about ecstasy, trying to get me on it.
If she took anything, it wasn't stronger than cough medicine.
I don't believe this.
I've got the report right here. Sort of. Do you want the cop's number?
No, I don't want his number. Why would she lie about something like that? That's crazy.
So lowering the audio lowers everything, not just the music. And that's annoying, because the only other volume slider we have is for the voice. Did you realize this is the same Durkin you called in Unbound, who was in college and whose mother was one of the ghosts? Yes, I realized there was a Durkin in that game. I just couldn't put two and two together and realize it was him. But I know we talked to a Durkin before him. Yeah, so that's the one that Lauren called, right? It's pretty cool that there's a connection. Now he's a detective. That's the same Durkin? Oh, you're blowing my mind now. I forgot all about that. That's the same exact Durkin. Now it makes sense. Wow. I know we heard the name Durkin several times, but I didn't even realize and put two and two together it was a guy from Unavowed in the Chinese restaurant. That's awesome. Connection between the two games. I'll find out.
I'm trying to figure that out.
Don't bother. I'll tell you what. She wanted to be interesting. She always thought she was boring. But she wasn't. She was fantastic. She read Robert Ashbless, for God's sake. How many girls read Ashbless?
I've read Ashbless.
I've read Ashbless.
She wanted to live, she said. Feel alive. She was kidding herself. Told everyone she was taking drugs, not having the guts to really do it. Stupid girl. I honestly thought that she and I... God, look at me. What the hell am I doing here? Is this me now? Following her ghost around like some lovesick puppy? You're sick, Jamie. You were sick.
Well, we have the answer to the book question now. Finally. And he left. He wants something else to do with Jamie or us. Alright, let's go to Joey. Let's turn up the audio. Like, the voice volume should be different. This should be a music control, not an audio volume.
Hey, kid. Care to finish what we started?
Hey, you.
Okay, so we know what book she'd like to read.
You got a question?
Ash Plus. I think that's the guy's name.
So, what do you do when you're not lighting up the dance floor?
Nothing much. How about you?
Books.
This usually isn't my scene. You'd find me at home with a book most nights.
Really? I used to read all the time.
Not anymore?
Nah. So what do you like to read?
And there's the answer, Ash Plus.
Robert Ashbless was always a favorite of mine.
Really? I used to read him all the time. Which is your favorite?
All of them.
Oh, I like all of them.
Really? No favorites?
Not particularly.
Right.
Ah, she doesn't like that answer. Let's do it again.
You got a
So,
Nothing much.
Books.
this...
Really?
Not anymore.
Nah. So what do you like to read?
Ash Plus.
Really?
Let's bluff.
The one about the guy. You know, I think he wore a hat.
Right.
So,
It's the first answer.
Got a question?
so,
Nothing.
Books.
this...
Really?
Not anymore.
Nah.
Ash Plus.
Really?
Just first one.
The first one?
Really? What was it called?
Yeah, you know, I forget.
Look at me. I'm surprised.
Oh my goodness, we don't have the answer. Who would know about Ash Plus?
I've got a scram, but, don't you...
The other person who read about it,
No promises.
read those books, was Rosa. So now we gotta go step outside and talk to Rosa. Maybe she could tell us the name of one of his books.
Joey.
What is it this time?
All right, let's get out of here.
After
No,
you, doll?
no, the book.
Any thoughts on Jamie?
Dunno. But
Good lord.
That's all for now.
yeah.
It's starting to get a little weird. Like, how we...
Hey, get over here.
What?
Here, Ash Plus.
Say, you read, right?
Yes, Joey. I read. I learned when I was 4.
No, nothing like that. You ever read Robert Ashbless?
Some of them.
Give me the name of one of his books.
Why?
What do you believe to impress a girl?
I read Anubis at the Gate. And don't tell me anymore.
Anubis at the Gate. There's
All
the
right,
answer.
let's get back to it.
Sure.
Sucks that we have to come all the way here to get that answer. Because he wouldn't talk to us in the club. It's too loud. We got this. Finally have the answer. This second case, a lot better than the first one. It's redeemed itself.
Hey, kid. Care to finish what we started?
Hey, you.
How much time do we have? We have a couple of more minutes before we have this.
So, tell me about yourself.
You got a question? Ask it.
So, what do you do when you're not...
Let's go another
lighting up
15
the dance
minutes.
floor?
Nothing much. How about you?
Let's at least solve this case, because the Tiffany one is going to be the hardest one.
This usually isn't my scene. You'd find me at home with a book most nights.
Really? I used to read all the time.
Not anymore?
Nah. So what do you like to read?
Ash Plus.
Robert Ashbless was always a favorite of mine.
Really? I used to read him all the time. Which is your favorite?
Anubis at the Gate.
Anubis at the Gate was always a favorite.
Oh yeah, if you want to go with the popular one.
You don't like it?
Oh, sure, it's great, but that's the first one people always pick. You wrote other stuff, you know.
Like what?
Oh, dark drawings and drawing a laugh. If you liked Anubis, you'd like those too.
Really? I'd have to look them up sometime.
I've got a bunch in storage somewhere. Maybe I could let you borrow one sometime?
I'd like that.
How about right now?
Oh.
Not sometime. Right now. God, I hate this place. Why do I come here every night? To have fun? I just feel more miserable. Let's get out of here.
Sounds good to me, gorgeous. Where to? We can go anywhere.
Well, my dorm isn't far.
Uh-oh.
Your dorm?
Yes. The John Jay Dormitory in 402.
I didn't think of that. Oh. Joey.
I get the feeling we're going to be good for each other.
Are we? Yeah, thanks for mentioning that, Jaddlers. I definitely could have looked it up.
Got a lot more interesting.
That would have been easier than going back to the apartment. Not bad for a dead guy. There you go. Still got it. That's the, achievement. Nope. Right in front of Rosa.
There. I want that to be my last memory of this place. Let's go. I'll be back in my dorm. Don't keep me waiting long, okay?
Okay, let's go to the dorm. We got this. She's angry. He's happy.
You call this music? Ah, forget it. She can't hear me over this racket.
Let's get out of here.
What did you do to that girl?
I haven't done it yet.
Are you sure she's even legal?
Legal? She's dead.
This is disgusting.
A good question.
Are you seriously going in there to... I mean, can you even, you know?
I don't know. It's never come up before.
That's disgusting.
Look, believe it or not, I do have a small modicum of class. I'll do what I gotta do. No more and no less.
If you say so, Joey, but don't think I won't go in there. I won't want to, but I will.
Let Joey have some fun. Come on, he's been dead for like 60 years.
Not from out here, I don't.
Go through the door.
You came.
I told you I would.
It's so cold in here. I don't think I've ever been so cold. Look at me, I'm freezing. Come warm me up.
Yes.
Of course, darling, if you're absolutely sure.
Of course I'm sure. I've never been so sure of anything. I feel so good when I'm around you. I don't want that feeling to go away. I feel like myself again. Does that make any sense? It's like I remember who I'm supposed to be, not what Gavin told me to be.
Oh, Gavin's coming up.
He's full of crap.
Who is Gavin?
I was just a bit lost, and he took advantage.
Joey still got it, yes?
Look at you, so chivalrous. He told me I was dying, that I was wasting my life. Maybe he was right. Nose in a book or a computer, that was me. He said I had to stop studying and start living, have a full life, have fun. But after meeting you, I remember, my life wasn't so bad, was it?
Only you can judge that.
I had my family, I had a few friends, I liked my classes, I even had a sort of boyfriend. Things were good. Why didn't I see that? I didn't have to be so miserable. Stupid, huh?
You're far from home. It messes with your head. People get confused. It happens.
Sure, that's obvious now, isn't it? It's like I couldn't think straight. Even right up until the end,
The end of what? Please, darling. The end of what?
It's so cold in here.
Admit it. He's fading out. I'm so sorry.
I am so sorry.
Sorry. I'm dead and you're sorry. Is this really happening?
It's already happened.
I died. In the club. I died. I remember it perfectly. It was like being ripped apart.
I know. It happened to me once too.
But it's over now?
Yes, dear. It's over.
So what now?
Red, I know you're listening. That's your cue.
All right, this is it. Got her. Second mystery solved. We'll do the third one on the next stream.
Jamie.
Yeah. It's just so much to take in.
I know.
So what now? Just float into the light and I'm gone?
I don't know what happens after, but yes. Just head toward the light.
So this is it. I'm really dead. Gavin told me to live life to the fullest. Ironic, huh?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
If I had only taken a minute to think about what I was doing... But it's too late for that, isn't it?
Yes.
Gavin,
He's going to do this to someone else. I know it. I feel it. He's already done it. Countless times.
Do you know where we can find him?
We'd meet on campus. I don't know where he lives. Funny. Didn't seem suspicious at the time. It's fading. Everything is just fading.
We'll get to him. We'll stop him. It's what we do.
What about Gavin's last name?
It's time to go, Jamie.
I know. Tell Joey I said bye.
Sure.
And if he needs a cold shower or anything, tell him I'm sorry.
Ew.
You got her off okay?
Yeah, she's gone.
Good.
Something wrong?
No. I just want to meet this Gavin guy so I can sock him in the jaw.
Joey?
Who has this kind of power anyway? He brainwashed that poor kid.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I've seen some pretty out there stuff, but this? Well, it just rubs me the wrong way.
I think we should talk to Lisa again.
Her? She keeps more clam than a seafood buffet, but sure, why not?
I don't know what that means, but we're going to talk to Lisa. So, let's say Lisa is next, and we'll save it here. I think it's a good enough spot to stop before we start the whole Tiffany chapter of this game. Been doing good on this. We made some good progress tonight. I kind of feel bad for Jamie here. Oh god, Tiffany. I think Joey was looking to get rubbed the right way. I think he was too. I mean, after being dead for so long, a little R&R. I don't know why she's judging him, Rosa. Live and let live. The music was better on the Jamie side? Yeah. Well, she's just hating. I think she is. She's probably jealous in her own right. Joey's got game. Joey's been around for a while. Joey's a sophisticated man with a hat. So, probably had a feather on the side of the hat too. Can't see it, but I'm sure it's there. Alright, well, we're gonna leave this place and never come back, I think. Game is game no matter what. That's true. Good or bad. Well, this was fun tonight. This game kind of redeemed itself. And we're going to come back and we're going to play more of it. Thursday, 12th of June. That's the 12th of June on Thursday, right? Please tell me it's the 12th of June. June is going by so fast. Can't believe like summer's here and we're not even having summer weather yet. This feels like it's going way too fast. Some more deception, and then maybe we'll start Epiphany, but definitely Sunday stream we'll do Epiphany. We'll see. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's raid someone. Let's find somebody to raid. Thanks for hanging out. Shade, thank you for the raid. Thanks to everybody joining us, even those of you lurking. DRS43, thank you for resubbing. And I hope you all have a good night. We're going to go pay a visit to playing what? Nobody really on. Let's raid GI Monkey 98. I know we raided him recently, but he's playing Elder Scrolls 3. He's always a good guy. I like watching his streams. He has like some good takes on games. Alex, as always, pleasure having you here. Everybody, good night. Good night, Mr. Wise. Solve some more cases on the next stream. See you then. Meanwhile, go check out GI Monkey 98. Monkey's playing Elder Scrolls 3.
is still available. So I guess... Oh, God. Oh, Nyx, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. What's H